Hi there, my name is Vanessa. I am the owner of Miss Craftiness and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, I crochet super cute things and I also punch needle mug rug coasters. Today is Monday, April 20th. Before I get started, I definitely recommend you watching my last 3 vlogs because I talked about my anniversary collection. I also took you like kind of behind the scenes of like what I was making, how I was making it, things like that. So I definitely recommend watching that before you watch this one. But if you have already, thank you so much. It's going to be a busy one. If you saw my last vlogs, last week I took a week off just to kind of relax. I don't really think that I took a week off though because I was still working just like on my phone, things like that. So I definitely deserve a week off completely at some point this year, but that's a whole other problem. I am not a business that gets very many orders for drops like this, but I am manifesting that for this drop just because I'm so excited about this drop. I also worked very hard on this drop. If you saw my last vlog, you saw that I was kind of going through it. That was kind of funny now that I'm looking back at it, but yeah. Before I started this vlog, I took pictures of any remaining product that I had to take pictures of. And then right now I have to do measurements and weigh all of those products to make sure everything is listed on my website, Etsy, FAIRE, things like that. So that's probably what you're gonna kind of see, just a little snippet of. I already have my Shopify pretty much ready to go. I just, like I said, have to add those measurements and the weights, things like that. Yeah, I don't really want to show you too much of that just because it's not as fun or that cool to see. So yeah, let's start that now. So I got all of my measurements and my weights. So now I'm going to add them to my Shopify. I wrote them down because I also have to put them on FAIRE, Etsy, things like that. So I just want to make sure that I have it on hand and I don't want to have to keep measuring them. I also took pictures of the measuring tape against the product so that you can actually visually see it. So I am going to put those in and then I'm going to take lunch because it's already noon. Once I come back, then we will move on to the next project. Okay, it's still the same day. I changed my shirt because it's getting really warm. Minnesota's finally getting warm. You probably also are going to see this in another vlog because I forgot to film an intro and an outro to a market vlog that was supposed to, it's this whole thing. I'm not gonna get into it. But anyway, I did do the measurements and the weights to all of the new products. That is done. I am going to work on the Etsy and the FAIRE part of the listings, measurements, weights, things like that. So I will not be vlogging that though because it's not really needed. But tomorrow is going to be a big, wouldn't say a big day, but well, I'll tell you. Hold on. So last week on my vacation, I was looking at my product and I really need to restock a lot of things. Not even just restock, but just fill a lot of things so that I'm ready for market season. When I went to restock at the bookstore, I took flowers with me, so I have quite a bit to restock there. I also sold a few flowers at the last market, so I really need to restock my flower pails. I looks like I need marigolds, sunflowers, forget-me-nots, lavender, all of my lilies, some tulips. Yeah, basically all of them except for roses. Roses is still good. Um, maybe some fillers. But yeah, my goal, I'm excited because I do like making flowers, but I'm just like, holy smokes. I have to make 34 flowers in total. Probably more than that. I think I was thinking 30 to 40, so 34 is probably right, but I'm thinking it'll probably be even like 40, 45. So I have to get on that like now. And then my cherries are pretty popular, so I'm going to make 5 more of those. I think I only have one right now ready to go. And then I need to make a cat butt in black. So yeah, I got a lot to do. So I need to get on that ASAP, starting tomorrow. Maybe even tonight, I'm not sure. I'm just a tiny bit overwhelmed just because I have my anniversary drop on Friday. I have to make reels for all of that this week. I tried not to do as many reels last week, or I tried not to work as much last week so that I can enjoy my staycation. Then I have to make product for a market that's on Saturday. I have to do a pretend setup for that market. Then I have to pack up for that market. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff to do, so, but I'm not gonna stress myself out like I did in the last vlog. So yeah, that's kind of what's going on. I'm gonna show you my products really quick that are coming out for the anniversary. Then after that, I will head over to the computer and work on Etsy and FAIRE. So yeah, let me show you really quick. So here is my setup. I have all of my collection stuff here, some there, and then right here. I really like my stock setup. I am very proud of it. I did this, I think it was that Friday before I went on vacation. Now let me give you a close-up of my products. So here's a close-up of the anniversary collection. So we got small conchas in a heart shape, larger conchas in a heart shape, the iconic Maranito pillow. I'm only making one, not restocking ever again. Then here I have my conchita bouquets. These are so cute. I think I'm going to add tags to them for markets. Here I have my car coasters. I definitely need to get more of these storage things. And then these are my flower pails. They're very bare, especially on this side of, and then here is the other side. So my tulips are okay, but I definitely need more of certain colors. See, my roses are pretty stocked up. My marigolds need to be stocked. Same with my sunflowers, they're not even there. And then I need more white carnations. But yeah, this is what I'm working with. Yeah, I got a lot to do. I need to make more $5 mystery bags. I have a ton of $10 ones, but I need more 5. Hi friends, happy Tuesday. It is April 21st. I do apologize for yesterday. I think my head was still in vacation mode, so I was just not like focused. So I do apologize about that. Today I am in a better mood. Even though I only got 4 hours of sleep, I feel like I am in work mode now. Or yesterday I worked on my Shopify, my Etsy, my FAIRE. I think I just want to upload a couple more things. I'm not going to do that today. I'm probably going to do that Friday, like maybe an hour before my release time, which is at 5 p.m. CST. So today we're working on restocking flowers. I have a lot of flowers to make. I think yesterday we talked about 32 to 40, 45. Honestly, I think it's gonna be more than that. I'm thinking even 50, just because I want to fill my flower pails. So 1, I want to fill my flower pails. 2, I want to have back stock. I'm not really a shop that has back stock, just because I make everything to order. But to save myself some time, I am going to have back stock now. I feel like it's just a better business move as well, and it just looks better when I go to markets. It just makes my table look fuller. So that is my plan this time around. I'm just gonna spend basically the entire week working on flowers. Today I'm working on daisies. My goal is to make either 3 of each color or 6 of each color. I'm still thinking about how I want to go about that, but let me show you what they look like. These are my daisies. They're super cute. I also have these in flower fillers, so if you are interested in those. So basically flower fillers are like smaller, and they're just like, they just fill like your bouquet if you were to order something like that. But yeah, this is what they look like. There we go. That's much better. So these are done. I am thinking that I want to do either 3 of each, so 2 more of each, or I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, let's get started on daisies. I have made 10 green and 10 yellow, so that I can make 6 flowers total of each color. I hope that is the right math. I think that's right. Yeah. Um, so when I come back from lunch, I am going to do the white, and then I'm going to be introducing pink, like you see here. Um, so I will do that when I come back from lunch, and then we will go from there. I had to take off my cardigan because it's so hot now. I think it's actually almost 80 outside, which is amazing because I am tired of the cold, but I also don't want the hot or the heat, so whatever. Anyway, I finished the daisies. I did 12 of them. So I did 6 of the white and 6 of the pink. So I'm so excited. The pink ones are new. I did only have the white ones. And I did update them just a little bit, but look at how cute they are. I'm so excited. Now I'm going to edit the photo that I took and then upload them to Shopify and FAIRE. Once I'm done with that, oh, and then I have to like adjust inventory, things like that. So that's all I have for you guys today. But tomorrow is my 4-year anniversary, which is crazy. Um, except we're not celebrating tomorrow. We're gonna celebrate on Friday. But yeah, 4 years tomorrow. We'll see how I feel tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll probably work on, I'm thinking lavender and marigolds, because lavender doesn't take as long as the other ones do. So yeah, that'll probably be the next thing. I will see you guys tomorrow. It is Wednesday, April 22nd. Today is my 4-year anniversary. I'm so excited. I don't know how to feel. It doesn't feel like it's today, I think, because my anniversary drop is on Friday. I think I just have a lot on my mind, so it hasn't hit me yet that it's my anniversary for my business. I have already mentioned this in my other blogs, but I just want to say thank you to those of you that have been here from the start 4 years ago. Um, this has been a journey, but it's been a great one. It makes me happy to be able to do what I love and continue that. Even through the ups and the downs, it feels great. I am so grateful for my husband that has helped me from the very start, and has encouraged me to keep going. And because of him, I can do this full time, which is, I'm so grateful. I'm also grateful for my family that has supported me from the start, and for my longtime customers and my new ones. I am also very thankful for and happy for and grateful for. I think we'll talk about this again on Friday, because like I said, I don't know if it's hit me yet. So yesterday I worked on daisies, as you saw. Today I am working on lavender. I have already made 3 lavender and I have more to go. I think I want to make 3 or 4 of each color. I want to get into the lavender ASAP because I want to make more flowers. So let's get right into making more lavender. Okay, I am done with lavender for now. I have done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have done 13. I wish I could have done more of these 2 colors, but I am running very low and I want to be able to have some yarn left over in case that I get like forget-me-not orders or tulips. So this is just gonna have to do for now. I might end up making more of the darker color. I'm gonna take a little crochet break and I'm gonna start putting them together. And then I think I'm gonna work tonight, so maybe tonight I'll make more of the darker color. I finished the lavender. It didn't take as long as I thought it was going to take. I thought it was going to take way longer. I'm thinking I want to make more of the darker color, so of this one. Because I only have 4. I just feel like I need more. My pail is full. I think I'm going to see how many fit in an actual pail and then backstock the rest. But how exciting that I actually have backstock for lavender. That is my goal for the rest of my flowers. I want backstock. And I kind of need to push myself a little bit more to make backstock. I would make everything to order, like I said, and I feel like that's just not enough. I want my table booths this year to be full, super full. Not like overwhelmingly full, but just fuller than what they are. And then I want to have it made and in stock so that when I pack orders, manifesting packing orders, that it's ready to go. So that is my goal for this year. I'm going to call it a day with you guys, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Hi friends, happy Thursday. I have to get on it today. I forgot that I had to restock cherries. I have 1, but that's not going to be enough for the market this weekend. So yeah, I have like 4 back here that I need to work on. Last night I did work on some forget-me-nots, like the little flower parts. And then this morning right away I edited a reel, and then I started on cherries like ASAP. So the reason why is because my cherries, they're fine to make, but I do spray like a stiffening spray so that the leaves don't like curl up. And so sometimes, depending on the humidity in the office here, which I do have a dehumidifier, but depending on the humidity for the day, so for example, it is humid outside right now, and so sometimes it gets just a tad bit humid in here. The stiffening spray will not set and dry. So I need to get that done like now, and then I will continue with the forget-me-nots. So let's go ahead and get started on that. I finished the cherries. Now I'm going to move on to the forget-me-nots, or I guess go back to the forget-me-nots. I'm going to work on a purple and a white. This is it for whatever's here, just because I don't have enough yarn anymore. I'm running out. Like, I ran out of my red yarn. I'm getting really close on white yarn. I'm out of these 2 colors. So yeah, I'm getting pretty low. Let's go ahead and get started on a couple of forget-me-nots, and then after that I will take lunch. I am back from lunch. I'm going to start on the purple. So this is the purple that I was talking about, and this is the lighter one. I think I'm just gonna make two of these. I feel like I should have done two of these as well, but I don't have very much time left. Like, I have other projects to do. My plan was to make sunflowers, but there's just no way that I'm going to be able to do that. Maybe next week. Maybe that's a next week thing because I do have another market the following week. But we will see. All right, let's get started. Yesterday, when I was working on flowers, I realized that when I add the yarn to the stem, my hands start to hurt, and I'm trying to take care of my hands more this year because I crochet a lot. So I obviously I had to think of something else. I had originally told my husband that he was gonna have to start adding yarn to the stem. Because I mean, literally anybody could do that. But I then remembered, I can't believe I forgot this. This is gonna sound kind of crazy, but I remembered that I had seen somewhere. I cannot remember where I found this. I don't know if I saw it on YouTube or if I saw it on TikTok. I can't remember, and it's kind of frustrating. But I saw that they used a drill to add the yarn to the stem part. So I'm going to do that. I did that yesterday and it worked very well. I literally just did it to this one and it worked really good. So, yeah, I just want you to know that it's not random. Well, I guess it kind of is, but it's going to help me so much more with my hands. Okay, I finished the forget-me-nots. They took me a little too long. I'm not very happy about that. I have to look back to see how long they take me because I don't think that the price and the time is adding up. But anyway, I also had a lot of malfunctions with my phone. So in case you didn't know, I blog off of my phone. I think that is like a sign that it's time to get a camera, but that's not in the budget right now. So I have to figure that out. Yeah. Anyway, and then my mic, so I already filmed an outro for today, but my mic was off, so now I have to do it again. Yeah, I just think that it's just not my day. I just think it's not my day. Let me make sure it's on. Yep, it's on. But let me show you the forget-me-nots. I'm just gonna show you the entire pail. Okay, I'm going to call it a day with you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow for our anniversary drop. Hi friends, happy Friday. Today is anniversary drop day. I'm so excited. I don't know, maybe it still hasn't hit me. I am excited. I'm just kind of like in the back of my mind, I'm just kind of thinking like, how is it going to go? Is it going to be like my other drops? This one I decided to put more work into it. With like social media, sort of, kind of. I mostly posted on Facebook and Instagram, and I kind of neglected my YouTube shorts, which was a dumb idea, but not much I can do now. I can just upload them later. But yeah, I'm so excited. It is currently it's 12:45. Um, I am going to record a reel or vlog a reel. I'm going to make a reel of my anniversary collection drop announcement. Um, you guys won't see that because I use my phone to vlog. This morning I did a mock setup of my booth for tomorrow. I love it. I can't wait to show you guys. I'm thinking that I'm going to add that market to this vlog, just so it's like a full week in my life, like a true one. I feel like I've done them in the past and they weren't like true week in my life. So this one will be a for sure week in my life, not like half, whatever. And then I packed everything up already. I'm currently just getting my card readers charged. And then I'm going to edit a couple things and then I will just be on standby until it's 5 p.m. and see what happens. I'm not gonna, I'm trying so hard not to get my hopes up. I don't think that, so normally my business is not a business that gets a lot of orders on drop days. So I don't really expect a lot, unfortunately. That's just kind of how my business is right now. Um, but we'll see. I guess I never know, right? I am starting to get a little nervous. um, yeah, I don't know. I have so many feelings and emotions right now. I am just happy that the day has come. I have been waiting for this day for a couple months now. Um, my anniversary was Wednesday and it was just so weird. I didn't have any feelings then. And maybe my feelings are just starting to hit me now, but yeah, I just can't believe that we have hit 4 years with our business. It feels like it's been longer for some reason, but I am grateful for this. Um, yeah, I am going to record that reel. Hopefully it comes out good. If not, I'm going to be so upset. And then we will just be on standby until it is 5 p.m. I will probably record myself putting everything on live. I'm not going to, yeah, I don't know. I think I am going to record myself putting everything live. So I'm putting everything on Shopify, obviously, and then a couple things on Etsy. I try not to do too much on Etsy because there's so many fees. And then my Maranito Mugra coaster will go on FAIRE. So if you are a small business owner and you're interested in that, make sure you check that out. I don't think I'm going to put my heart guanchas on there, but my other guanchas are on there. So in the case that you want to check those out on FAIRE, go check them out. Yeah. All right. Well, let me take care of that reel, and I will probably see you guys around like 4:30, 4:45ish. Okay, so we are 30 minutes away from going live. I have already posted on Etsy and FAIRE, just so that I can get that out of the way. I don't know why. I don't know why I feel nervous. I don't know why I feel nervous. I think it's because like I've been promoting this for a while and this could probably completely flop. Like I'm probably not even going to get an order tonight. I'm thinking what's going to happen is I don't get an order tonight because I don't get orders on drop nights or drop days. But I'm thinking I will get people that come by tomorrow at my market because I did say that I was going to have this collection there. And I do have a cute table set up for it, so I'm super excited about that. I'm so nervous because like I worked so here's the thing is like what people don't see behind the scenes is like someone can work so hard on this and then it just completely flops. Like I watched a YouTube video of a gal that like her business name is Matchy, but um she was talking about her drop and I think it was like um pajamas, but she said that it didn't do well and that's so devastating. Like as a business owner, you put like everything into it, like money, time, you yeah, it's just a lot of work and then for it to just completely not do well, it sucks. All right, I'll see you guys in 30 minutes. Okay, I have already gone live. It looks like we have It looks like we have one person on the site, but I can't really tell. Let's see. But here's what I learned from my first collection drop. I need to not stare at this map thing because then I get obsessed with it. So, yeah. So when we get an order, if we get an order, I will let you guys know. You guys will see me again tonight if we get one. Otherwise, I will see you guys tomorrow for our market day. How about that? I don't want to, like, I'm manifesting, but I don't want to let myself down, if that makes sense. So, okay, bye guys. Hi friends, happy Monday. I missed you guys. So after I went live, I think I had a couple people on the site. And then it was complete silence. So I am disappointed that it did not do as good as I thought it was going to. I am going to blame myself though because I did not post everywhere at the time. I think I only posted on Facebook and Instagram. I should have posted on YouTube, Pinterest, and all those things, but I failed at that. So disappointing, but I mean, I kind of figured that's kind of how my drops go. They're not as cool as everybody else's. Normally my sales start to trickle in after collections. It's never really the day of. It's pretty rare that that happens, so not much I can do for this one, but I will make sure to do better in the next one. So basically, moral of the story, the anniversary collection was a flop. Yeah. I made 3 vlogs for it, and was it 4? No, it was 3. Um, I mean, this one is kind of 4, I guess, if because it's behind the drop, but sorta, kinda. Um, but what can we do? All right, now let's talk about Saturday at the market. So on Saturday, my plan was to leave the house at 12:30. We ended up leaving the house at 1. Got to the event, and everybody was already set up. So not everybody. There was a couple people that were setting up just like me, but that made me a little stressed because I guess I read the email wrong and I could have been there earlier. My whole plan was to vlog the entire thing, like from start to finish, but that did not go to plan. So let's talk about that market. So this market was outside of a brewery in my town, and this is my second time doing a market there. So the booth fee was $35. So that was going to the community closet here in my town. It is a nonprofit organization that takes in clothing. So like it's kind of like a Goodwill, but they don't sell the clothes. It is free to the public. So we supported this organization last year, a couple times, I think. So this is our first time this year. We do have another one coming up for that exact organizations. So our booth fee went directly to the community closet. So that booth fee was for a good cause. Our setup was a 6-foot table and a 4-foot table. It was an L shape. I haven't done an L shape in a very long time, so that also kind of ate into my time. I had my table planned ahead of time, but I was in such a rush, and I'll tell you why shortly. But yeah, I was, yeah, I will get to it. So let's talk about load in. I was absolutely stressed out because I felt like I was so behind. I think we had to be set up by 1:45, and I think it was like already 1:20. I was given plenty of time to do that, so this is nothing to do with the organizers themselves. It was all me. I got there late. It was cold and it was rainy. I didn't wear the proper attire for a cold and rainy day. Once we got the canopy, tables, and all that set up, my fingers were super frozen. My fault again. So I wanted to vlog the entire setup, but I didn't have time to even set up the camera, honestly. Plus it was raining and it was kind of windy, so I didn't want my tripod to just fall over. Let's talk about the overall of the market. All communication was done through email. I signed up pretty late, but they took me right away, so I was very happy about that. The host that owns the brewery was very kind, very nice. Traffic was okay, like the overall traffic was okay, but it was definitely the weather. This was nothing to do with the organizer themselves or the location. They have done markets there in the past. I have done one there in the past. But the weather was just not good at all. Not much we can do though. It looked like the weather was going to be fine for us at the beginning of the week, but then it started to change. So since we're on the topic of traffic, we only got a total of 7 transactions, 7 orders, but 13 items were ordered. We did get a couple of things sold from my anniversary collection, so that felt really good, because I honestly didn't think that anything was going to sell. But yeah, I can't remember how much I spent the day of the market. I think we only grabbed food for dinner. So I'm gonna assume it was like $25 to $30. But the weather started getting pretty bad. It was like downpouring towards the end. I think it was like 5:30ish. But the organizer passed by and let us know that we can pack up early because the weather was not going to stop. They did tell us that we are invited back anytime. They told us that Fridays they're pretty busy and that we can set up on Fridays if we wanted to. So I thought that was very nice. And that's good to know because some weeks I don't have any markets to go to, so I will keep that in mind for the future. So the overall rating for the market is 4 stars. So we did better than last year around this time. So that's all I have for you guys. I really hope that you enjoyed this vlog. I know it was kind of all over the place a little bit. But I wanted to make sure that I gave you an entire full week ish of my, I guess, a week in my life. I will probably do another one the following week, but we'll see. If you're still watching, if you can comment the word anniversary in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.